How are you all today? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dr Lynda Cramer. Okay, we're getting straight to the comments this morning because we've got huge news. Okay, so let me just go through the comments that I've got at this point. Okay, Vicky Light says, Linda, there are forest fires in Quebec, Canada, and there's a lot more of smoke in the air. Do you feel this will be continuing during the summer? Also, are they man-made? Yes, yes, and yes. I believe they are, okay? I believe that this is intentional, just like those train derailments. It's nothing happens without a reason. There's never a coincidence. So, of course, they are setting us up with distractions. So we must be looking at what is really going on. This is where we've got to use our spidey senses, our intuition, our gut feelings, or just that make things that make you go, okay? Because there's things going on that we're not hearing about. We're too distracted with billionaires on a submersible. By the way, did you hear? I don't know if you did. The Navy knew 3 hours after it went down that it imploded. So they kept it in the news for a whole week to distract us from what's going on in the USA. So you got to look at what was going on in the USA, okay? So are these forest fires deliberate? I'm going there. Okay, so we've got a lot of good mornings. Bridget Imbulsi, I think. Excuse the way I say your name. My question, will I marry my current partner? Is our marriage something contracted in my life plan? Guidance from spirit, much appreciated. Okay, we do have life plans that do involve other people because other people are involved with us learning our lessons, right? But do we actually have to have a marriage? No. Marriage is only a concept that we design in this society of our three-dimensional world where it's a contract which they put into some sort of law. But when we look at universal laws, marriage does not exist, okay? The commitment, the trust, the loyalty, the dedication, all of those attributes, if we have those for somebody else, that's a marriage. I have that for my cat. So I have a marriage contract with my cat. I'm going to look after her. I'm going to support her. I'm going to be there when she's sick. Isn't that what we do when we're married to somebody? So we don't need that marriage contract per se, that piece of paper, okay? I had the big wedding, my first marriage. I had the huge church wedding, 350 odd guests. I had the huge reception. It was a massive bill, and it took us 5 years to pay that off for one day event. My second marriage, I went over to I had no choice, but we went to the courthouse in Rockville, Maryland, where we got married. And guess what? Same thing happened. We got married. I got dressed up. We had witnesses, but it only cost us about $150. I know which way I'm going next time. Save that money for better and better things. We don't need to, we have so much onus due to societal dictatorship of what we must do in this society. So we've got to unlearn all that conditioning and start realizing what is truly important. Do you want to spend $20 million on a wedding, or would you prefer to put that $20 million into a house deposit, children's education, and healthcare? It's a big one-sided conversation if you're talking to me. I know where I'm investing my $20 million, okay? So will I marry my current partner? You're already married, Bridget, okay? A piece of paper is just a piece of paper in my view, okay? Is our marriage something contracted in my life plan? Well, we're contracted because of the lessons that person will teach you and you will teach them, okay? It's not that we have to meet that specific person and then have whatever relationship, okay? It's what we learn, okay? I've got a book and it's called Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained. I prefer people to email me. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and paste the link from my channel, from my website, where I do have a page and it says how to obtain my books, because I've got 4 books, guys, okay? So if you do want to get any of my 4 books, please email me. I had a guy just this morning and he said, here's my screenshot from Amazon. It cost him $68 US dollars to get a copy of my 5 Years in Heaven book. I am absolutely disgusted because in my email I said I only get $6 of that. So where does the other $70 go? Postage and shipping and to Amazon. Why would you want to give your money to billionaire Bozo? I call him Bozo the Clown. Benzo. Why would you want to give your money to him when he's already a billionaire? Come to me personally, because then we get a conversation going and I have that interaction with you and I can send you my books. Okay? Alrighty. So there is my website. How to get my readings is also on there. Please know at this point I'm not doing readings. Okay? I am now booking people into August. So that's 6 weeks away. Okay? We're at the end of June. July's are totally booked, and now I'm booking people for the 7th of August. I'm having 2 weeks off after today. Tomorrow morning, I'm having dental surgery. Pardon me. So that is 8:30, Tuesday, the 27th. Look how I'm stuttering because I'm nervous about it. So that will be 6:30 p.m. in New York time if you're over there. That's when I'm having my surgery, okay? Okay, so I'm taking 2 weeks off. I'm not even going to be looking at my email for 2 weeks, guys. So please don't email me over the next 2 weeks because I'm just not going to email people, okay? I need to recover. I need to get over this year. I've had an extremely busy year, and why do I even have to justify or explain myself? I need time off, okay? I never get time off, so I'm now being forced to take that time off, okay? So let's have a look at perspective. When I was telling people a few weeks ago that I was taking 2 weeks off, they have this, it's like an accusation, expectation, assumption. And I was getting these emails, oh, wow, where are you going while you're on holidays? I'm not taking holidays. I am not having a holiday, okay? We have this expectation or an assumption, assume is me, right? Right? You know that one, right? Okay. So please know I'm not taking 2 weeks off. I am taking 2 weeks off for my physical and mental health. I need to recoup. I need to sit in the backyard and just think of trees all day. I need to just do my singing bowl and just go for a few hours per day. I need that time away from all the chaos, the distractions, and everything else going on this planet, because I've been getting attacked pretty bad, so I need to recoup and re-energize my energy. Now, for those of you watching, yesterday I was over at Salisbury Centre. I did a spirit guide talk over there yesterday, and the feedback that I'm getting this morning is amazing. They're saying, oh my God, the theatrics that you put into your shows, it's like a show. It's like a comedy. I was actually doing the $6 Million Man. And some other stuff that I was doing. So people think that I am a nut, because I am, and I'm very, very happy to announce I am a nut. So please know, guys, I'm going to be starting to do a lot of events over at Salisbury in Brisbane, Australia. It's on the south side of Brisbane. It is a 45-minute drive from home from me, but it is worth the effort, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start videoing my shows over there, because I've already got my little selfie stick here. So I put my phone onto here and it extends out. It's got its own little stand on it. So $15 at Kmart if you need one. Okay, $15 Kmart job. But I'm going to start recording my shows over there. There is a good possibility at this point. Yes, thank you. She just popped in. Hello, thank you for being here. She's saying that I will be doing this. I had a talk yesterday. She's on the committee, this lady, and she was telling me that they desperately need new energy in the centre to bring in more people, and I'm putting my hand up for that job. Okay, I know that I'm going to be there. I know that I'm going to start doing my Sunday services there. So I know that I used to do a live on Sundays here doing my psychic readings, etc. But if I start doing the psychics, like spiritual services, because I am a qualified reverend, okay? I am a reverend. So I've got to, and they've even got the pontiff over there, okay? Oh my God. So I'm going to start doing Sunday services over there with morals of the stories, and it's going to be so cool, okay? Because I love doing the theatrics. I love running around like a little kid. People enjoy it because it raises our vibration at the end of the day, okay? So I will be taping those in future, okay? Alrighty, so let's just go back up to where I am. Look how many comments I'm getting. Oh my God. Morning, Colin. Okay, Christine S. Good morning, sweet Linda. Thank God you're live stream today because somehow I got stuck in 9/11 controversy. 9/11, I was told about that in 2001. Remember, I died in May 2001. When I went to heaven, she said to me, "You've got to get out of America before the end of August," because she was telling me all about September 2001. It's not a controversy. That the media propaganda is totally wrong to what actually happened. And she told me all about it 3 months before it happened. So when I saw it, and she was even telling me there will be pieces of paper on the ground with names and photos, which they will then show as those who did it. That's the passports. Remember the passports? So, and she told me they were made up. They were fabricated. They weren't even the real passports. So I knew that 3 months before 9/11 even happened. Oh my God. So if you want to watch your conspiracies, please no, it's not. It's not. It's fact. Okay. Shane General. I hope. Oh, Shane General's here, guys. Oh! Shane General is the lovely Shane that I just did a video on. Sorry, Shane, I didn't ask your consent, did I? But I'm just going to go there. I just did a video about Shane's work. He is on Instagram as Crispy Spirit. Look, I've even got the name still in my head. Okay. Crispy Spirit is over on Instagram if you want to go there. If you go into my paranormal group on Facebook, Dr Lynda Cramer Paranormal, in there, Shane has also shared some of his lovely photos of what he does. So I don't question whether it's real or not. Obviously, I like to debunk it because I try to be a little bit of a scientist. You know, cobwebs across camera lenses always look weird because it comes through transparent. So we've got to try and debunk this stuff. But how do we get messages from our angels and spirits? Is it always just feathers? No. Their messages come in many, many ways and forms. And also, we've got to remember here, guys, that just because we've experienced some sort of message like a feather in the past doesn't mean that there are 3,000 billion trillion other ways that they can give us our messages in the future. Okay, so we only say, oh, yes, messages are in the form of feathers because we've had all that one already done. So that's off the checklist. Check that one off the checklist. But that book is thousands and thousands of pages long with all the different ways that they can communicate to us, right? So if you like Shane's work, please go and give him a thumbs up and follow what he does. I've just done a video, okay? Can I ask how is my health looking? Shane, one thing I've never seen about you, Shane, is a photo. I don't think I've ever seen a photo of you. No, I don't, have I? No. Sorry, I'm just talking to her. I'm going to need a photo, Shane, but please know for the next 2 weeks I probably will get on my email, but it won't be much, okay? So I'm please, for the next 2 weeks, don't email me unless it's really important, guys, because I just don't want to spend time. I need to recoup. I need to recover, and I need to really start getting back to my inner health as well, okay? Alrighty, paranormal experience. Thank you so much for being here. I only just got this notification from YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. Chrissa Nicolau. Hello, Linda. So good to see you. Hello, good to see you too. Can you please tell me if it's a good time for me to buy a house? No. And I cannot say no, 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 no. House prices are about to fall a third. A third. So if your house is worth $300,000, it's now going to be $200,000. Have you noticed how many auctions are going on around the planet? Because they can't sell the house. Okay? I have just had a confirmation that whereby a house that was $3 million, they're now getting offers for $2 to $2.5 million. House prices are falling. Interest rates are rising. We are in a recession. I actually think we're in a depression, to tell you the truth, because every country is broke from the COVID debt. Just here in Melbourne, Victoria, Dan Andrews is the Premier. He has just announced that for 7 million population, so you get a figure of this, Victoria, Australia has 7 million people living there. Their COVID debt just came out, 32 billion, not million, billion. So this is now a 3-generation debt that they are going to be paying off for 3 generations. It's a 100-year debt. So what did he just do last week? Oh, let's give himself a pay rise. You can't make this stuff up. He gave himself a pay rise, even though he's just put a land tax on anyone who owns investment properties. So they're paying now about $300 per week if you own investment properties. I'm so proud I am not a politician. Okay, so please do not buy your house now. Wait a few months when prices go down. They're going to be skyrocketing downwards. You know the old coyote jumping off a cliff after the Roadrunner? Wait for that kabang with the market, okay, because it is coming. I've been saying this for the past 2 years, okay. June 23 is when prices are going to go plummet, and it's already happening, so I'm glad that prophecy's come true. Okay, hello from Texas is Angie Marie. Thank you for being here. D, hi Linda. Will I be financially well off in the near future? I'm currently struggling right now. D, please know that we all are. We are all struggling. So, yeah, I know. Time to pull out the Ace of Cups, isn't it? I've already pulled today's tarot, guys, in my Easy Tarot handbook. Oh, come on, you've got to laugh at the irony of this. Okay, so I got out the card just before I was on because that's one reason why I was a little bit late. And the card that flung itself out of my deck was the Ace of Cups. Now, I want you to really study this card. What does that say to you straight away? We're going into seasons. Things are changing, right? Up here, look at all the different moon stages. Then we've got the eye. And look what the eye's doing. It's shining down, okay? So we've got to be aware. We've got to be aware of what's going on around us. And the cups are always great because the cups they fill up with stuff. So it all depends on what you're filling up with. Are you filling up with negativity, grudges, regrets, all this financial stress going on, the chaos? You're filling up your cup with chaos? Or are you cleaning that cup out? Because it's easy to tip a cup over and pour it out, right? And then you fill it up with all your good stuff. Positive emotions, love, compassion, kindness. Okay? So I'm going to go over to my Easy Tarot handbook because I like telling you what I get about these cards. Pardon me. Okay, so where are we? Cups. Bear with me. Here we go. So I've got the Ace of Cups. Just so you know, Ace of Cups. Let's have a read what they say. Ace symbolizes new beginnings. Yes! Bring it on! The water element represented by cups stands for emotions. Funny thing. Last night, I always multi-skill. Okay, I'm always doing 2 or 3 things at once. I was trying to watch some TV, and I was actually writing out the July horoscope for all the 12 star signs. Yay! So on the 1st of July, I will be uploading the video because I'm going to film it today because my surgery is tomorrow. So what I've done is I've actually got 3. I think I've got 3 here. Let me just check my 1, 2. Yeah, I've already filmed 3 videos, but I'm going to also film the July monthly horoscope for all the star signs from Aries through to Pisces. And so then I can upload that on the 1st of July. Okay. Please remember, these videos that I've got are all pre-recorded because tomorrow I'm having surgery and taking 2 weeks off. So at least there's going to be content still coming up on my channel. Okay. I'll tell you the ones that I've got. So I'm going to be doing the 1st of July monthly horoscope. I've got a question about heaven, connecting with relatives that passed a long time ago. So that's one. Then I've got, gosh, get out of there. This one is question about heaven on the life review. When we don't know that we've actually hurt somebody, we're talking about deliberate acts. Do we still have to heal those in heaven? And my last video is a daily affirmation. Now, I love this one because it's a reverse. You know how our daily affirmations are always things that are good and good and good? This one's in the negative because we're looking at our limited belief systems. And it says, does the universe revolve around you? So that's a good video. So those 3 plus the horoscope, monthly July horoscope, those 4 videos will be uploaded over the next 2 weeks, okay, while I'm off not doing anything. Please know then I will not be doing a live next Sunday, okay? I may not even do a Sunday live the following week because I must take 2 weeks off, okay? It's going to be putting Linda into the shackles and tying me to the wall so I can't get to the computer and log in, okay? Because I just like getting online and talking to people. Okay, so the aces symbolize new beginnings. The water element represented by cups stands for the emotions, okay? It's our emotion. So even when I was just doing the horoscope up last night, a lot of the signs this month are going to have emotional outbursts, okay? All right. It shows the start of new relationships, the beginning of love and happiness. So let's have a look at what love and happiness actually is. When the cards say that we're getting new love, does that mean a new partner? No, it's not. It's things that we're passionate about. So it could be getting that new idea to start a new project. If you're thinking about renovating your walls in your bedroom, you may get this idea in your head, oh, I love the color red. I'm going to paint this wall red. See that inspiration that comes to us, which is our love, our passion, new adventures, new ventures, new partnerships. So as I'm painting my wall red, which I probably would not do, okay, but it's that partnership, me to the paintbrush, to the paint container, to the wall. So it's that relationship, okay? So let's keep going. For those already in a solid relationship, it represents a sense of renewal in the love partnership or the start of something new, okay, which brings emotional happiness to the home and family. Now, please remember, these cards that I pulled today, they're only for the next week. So this will be up until the June horoscope, okay? So this is our time to really start thinking about what we love, what we want to create, and get off your butt and go out and do it, okay? Use your gut instincts. Look at the eye on the card. Use your eye as your inspiration, your intuition, and go out there and just plan it. We don't have to put it into fruition because as soon as we think it, we're already creating it, right? So this is the card that says get off your butt and start dreaming it, okay? All right, so the Ace of Cups is a great one. Okay, love the Ace of Cups. Put that into Google and get your own messages from whatever book you read it from, okay? Ace of Cups is our card. All righty, so we're going down the list of comments. Okay, Angie Marie from Texas, that's where I was just up to. Susan Lisa, wow, hello, Susan. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay. So Dee, back to you. Will I be financially well off in the near future? I'm currently struggling. We're all struggling. But don't use this time to go in that woe is me victimization stage. This is our time where we can pause, be patient, because that's one of my big failings. Patience. And assess or reassess the situation of what's going on. This is our time now to really think about who the hell we are. Who the heck do we want to be in 5 years? And if you say, well, the last 3 years have been an absolute crud for me, I've been so far put behind, everything happens for a reason. You've had the last 3 years to really consider, delve into that inner work of ourselves and heal our past so we do go into these projects absolutely at our best game, okay? So there you go. All right, so if anyone is feeling stuck, if you're feeling where's my life goal, where's my purpose, etc., just remember we can only go forward after we've slowed down. Think of a horse race. The horse doesn't just gallop for the whole thing. He'll slow down midway through to get his strength back, and then he'll start galloping again. Okay, so that's what we've all got to do. Just stop and just pause occasionally. Okay, paranormal experience. Hi, Linda. Hello. Can you ask her if I will meet up with my daughter in July? Have been asking the universe for confirmation. I'm actually seeing yes. Now, just because it means that you're... Okay, I've got to elaborate on this. Is it a physical meeting where you hug each other and say, I love you? I'm not seeing it like that. It could be a correspondence, like a phone call, email, a letter. Okay? It could be even just you thinking about being with her. Because when we think about someone, we are actually connecting with them. But I'm actually seeing that you are having that conversation. So she'll be replying to what you say. Okay? Yeah, so there you go. There will be that in July for you. Okay, Bridget, hello. Right, thank you. I know it's a human thing, but it's important to me. It can be a cheap wedding, but I appreciate that's true. We are married pretty much. Yeah, well, you are. Bridget, you're already married. It's just a piece of paper at the end of the day. Okay? All right. I see Gold Coast, but not sure. Yeah, Gold Coast is really pulling me down there at this point. But now that I'm doing stuff at Salisbury, that's a long drive from the Gold Coast to Salisbury. You know, that's like an hour and a half drive each way, which I won't be doing. So at this point, I'm getting drawn over to Salisbury, but ultimately I would love to live down at Broadbeach Waters. I want to live on the Isle of Capri. Okay, that's my goal. But those houses worth about $6 million each, with sand at your back door, you know. You're on a canal, but you've got your own sand. So you can lie there and sunbake. Oh, my God, I'd be in my element just doing the grounding on that sand. It's a pipe dream for me at this point, though. Okay, but paranormal experience, yes, you've got this definite connection to the Gold Coast. Try and follow it through, and I hope that you do get down there, darling. Erin, Salmon, me and my mum is scheduled to join a church. We understand that religion can be used by God and can sometimes be put in a box. Do you feel it would be okay for us to be baptized with this concept? Honey, funny thing. I firmly believe that it doesn't matter which race, which creed, which culture, which heritage, which traditions that we follow. It doesn't matter which religion that you go down. But the very fact is that out of all these different Baptists, Pentecostals, Catholics, Church of England, you name them, Jews, Hebrews, Muslim faith, the Sikh faith from India, all those faiths, they have one thing in common. They all believe that there's something out there that's helping us. So am I going to say go for it? Absolutely. But I don't know why you're saying me and my mum is scheduled to join a church. Because when we have that faith within us, there's no scheduling or planning it because you've already got it. And when you go to that physical church, don't plan to go there because plans and schedules always change. Funny thing, I only mentioned that yesterday. Whenever we plan something, oh, yes, I'm going to, like, look at any movie, any TV show where they say, okay, we got this plan. Part A, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Then how are we going to rob this bank? We're going to do this, then we're going to do that, then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. Does it ever happen the way that they say? No, it doesn't, because it's already been created. Therefore, it cannot happen again. So I always tell people, whenever you're thinking like, tomorrow I'm having this dental surgery, think of the worst case scenario, because then you've already created it, so it can't happen again. See? It's already been created, so therefore it can't happen again. So I'm planning tomorrow to be really, really bad, and it's stressing me out, but I know it's going to be good because I'm not concentrating on that, because I've already created it, the worst case scenario, where I end up in hospital on a defib and all the rest of it. Seriously. So I've already planned all that, so now it won't happen that way, just like any other movie. So don't schedule it, because then it won't happen the way that you've expected it to. You just make it happen. And that's the magic of being spiritual or religious. It just happens, okay? Miguel Gomez, Linda, loved your book. I adore you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's very humbling when people actually say those words to me. Thank you so much. One of my mantras, which I have to learn every now and again, which I hope that you do too, guys, let's all do it right now. I allow myself to receive all the rewards that I am due. I allow myself to receive all the rewards that I am due. How often do we give to others? Come on, be admitting here. We're all givers. That's why you're watching me, right? We're all givers. But how often do you actually allow yourself to receive? How often do you give that consent and say, you know what? I do allow myself to receive. I want only good things to come to me for a while now. Wow, it is so powerful when we say, I allow myself to receive. So, please, guys, Miguel, thank you so much for saying those words. Just this morning, I got an email, because I was going through my emails this morning. Gentleman in Canada has just sent me a photo of himself holding my book. I even called my daughter in. I said, look, darling, this man in Canada has taken the time and effort to not only buy my book, but also to take a photo of himself holding it and sending it to me, so then he could see that I could see that he received it. It makes me cry how nice and generous some people are in this world. He didn't have to take that time. Time is our greatest asset, right? He didn't have to do that. And like beautiful Miguel, he didn't have to comment that. But that's what I want you all to think about. Start doing more of it. Start doing more of that, okay? Because that's how we're going to get through the spiritual war. Okay. Angie, hi, Linda. Could I please get your insight into the man or marry? Thank you. No, Angie. I'll tell you why. I don't tell people the person you're going to marry, because it's all about connections. I could say to you, as an example, I see you going to that pub on Friday night next week. You're looking for a man who's 6'2" and he's wearing a red shirt and his name's Dave. So you go to that pub, you see the guy and you think, oh, that's him. He's 6'2", he's got the red shirt, his name is Dave. So you go up, hi, Dave, so in love with you, we're going to get married. But he's only the connection. 2 hours after you meet him, in walks his cousin Peter, and Peter is the one that you're supposed to be with. But you wouldn't have met him unless you were talking to Dave first. See what I mean? So I don't do future partner readings at all, because it's all through connections, okay? Do I see you with somebody? Yes, okay? Do I see you with children? There are children around you. 3 children. Okay? I see 3 children. There's 3. There's 3 entities around you. Okay? That could be now, it could be future. Okay? But I don't like saying specifically people that you'll meet. Joe Hine. Now, Joe Hine, thank you so much for being here today, Joe. Hi, Linda. Good to see you again. Hello. Okay. Where am I up to? Oh, gosh, I just missed some. Okay. All things must pass. Wishing you a speedy recovery for you. See how I'm stuttering because I just. I am a bit worried about tomorrow, but it's going to be okay. Okay, yep, we've done that one. Okay, Joe Hine, I've found a website where I can send my music for publishing. Joe Hine, for those who don't know, he actually makes his own lyrics and music. He sent me a video clip of what he does, and I've told him to get out there and start looking for someone like Beyonce, Pink, or somebody. Well, Pink does her own music, but there are artists who pay for other people's stuff and then they make it their own. Okay, if you've watched the movie, what's his name? Hugh Grant, yep, and that ET girl, Drew Barrymore. So it's Hugh Jackman, not Hugh Jackman. I'll get it. Hugh Jackman. Okay, Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore are in a movie. It's called Music and Lyrics, or is it Lyrics and Music? But they sell their songs to a recording artist, and then she makes the millions out of it and they get the commissions out of it. That's what I can see him doing. Okay, all right, so let's just keep going. Wishing you a speedy recovery for your upcoming. Okay, do you see me finding a partner in the near future? Self-development hints and tips. Now, I like advertising other people. If you like these comments, guys, click their name, like self-development hints and tips. You go to their channel, because this is how we find our tribe, okay? So go over and have a look at any videos. You click the names and you can go to their channel and see what they do, okay? So even like me, if you click on my name, it takes you to my channel, which is what you're watching now. So if you click on these people's names, it takes you over to their channel, and then you can work out who you want in your tribe. It's all finding your tribe. And because we're all here today, chances are we're all like-minded people, okay? Okay. Pardon me. Joe Hine says, okay, hang on. Okay, Rachel Bolton has given me the love heart. Okay. Is the Bible close to what it's really like in heaven? Sean Cooper. Is the Bible what it's like in heaven? I'm going to say no. Because we must remember, if you look at NDE stories, everybody has their own reality of what we create there. It's like a simulation. We create it on our own thoughts, what we've seen in our life, etc. But I saw things up there that I've never seen before. Flowers and colours that don't exist here on this planet. So there's no way I could fabricate those to create them. Did I see angels floating in the sky, harking on their angelic trumpets? No. Did I see Jesus or God there, or Buddha, Muhammad, or any of the other prophets? No. I didn't see any of those, but I did see thousands of people there. So my suggestion would be not only to read the Bible, but then go and read other people's NDEs. So if you do want a copy of my book, all you got to do is email me, and I send that over as a PDF that you can go print if you like. And then make your own assumptions of what happens up there. Okay. What was I nearly put in my wrong email address then? So my email is coming in now, linda@lindaray.info. It's also in the description below. Email me, and all you got to do is say, hey, can I please grab your copies of your books? I reply, I attach them. I do put in my PayPal link, just in case you do wish to throw me a couple of dollars as a contribution to help me pay my bills. You don't want to know how much this dentistry work is costing me. Oh, God. Anyway, who wants to talk about that? Other things to do today. So one thing that I am going to do, just in case, turn that off. I've got my PayPal link here if you do like today's live stream. And if you do want to contribute, so then I'm here in a few weeks after I have this surgery, please make a contribution to my PayPal link. Okay, here comes my little lovey-dovey cards. Every single one of them is different. And every single one of them starts with the word love. So I call these love dove cards. Love doves. Look at him, little kitties. So as I just connect, hello. Okay. Shane General, thank you. In a month or so, I'll send you a photo. Rest up, recharge, and look after yourself. If you don't look after yourself, you can't help others. Absolutely, Shane General. Shane General, if you can't look after yourself, how can you ever help others? You know, thank you so much for saying that. Okay. Alrighty, James Cole, we all live in a capital I. I call that the institution myself. Johanna started my new job tomorrow, but I know it's temporary because someone should be reaching out to me for a non-HR job. Do you still see this? Yes, I do, Joe. Okay. There's going to be a couple of, okay. I like saying it this way. Let's just say we've got this perfect job. You got this perfect job that you know you're going to get. But the problem is time. Time. This job may not be available yet because someone's already doing it. So you've got to wait for them to leave. So in that meantime, the universe will put you into this job, which doesn't work out. Then you're unemployed and you think, where do I go now? So then you go into this job and you think, oh my God, this isn't going to work out either. I'm going to start applying. And then the real job that you're supposed to have will come up because that person left and now you get it. So you go through these like little filler jobs until you get to where you've got to be. Okay? So that's what I can see for you, darling man. Okay? Yeah, so just be patient with the process. Okay? Be patient. Alrighty, I've just got to wipe my eyes. My eyes are watering. Okay. Thank you, Linda, sending positive energy. Yay, I don't like talking about tomorrow. Not only the appointment, but also the journey to it. Yes, that's right. In my book, Spirit Guides, I actually talk about a little time when I used to finish work at 10 o'clock in the city. So I'd work in the city. I was finishing at 10 o'clock, and I'd go down to the ferry port where the ferry turned up, like the stop, and I'd get on the ferry, and it used to go up and down the Brisbane River at night. And when I used to tell people, oh, yeah, I caught a ferry last night, they say, oh, where are you going? I said, I don't do it for the destination. I do it for the journey. So I used to get on the ferry. I used to get on near the casino because that's the stop. And it used to go about 40 minutes all the way around Brisbane City. So you get to see all the bridges and the high-rise building, you know, at night with all the lights shining and flickering on the water. It was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And it's very detoxing from my job that I used to do with the police, with all the stuff I used to do with every day. So I'd get on this ferry, I'd just sit out the back and I'd just watch the water, go down to the end where it used to turn around and come back, and then I'd get off where I got on. I'd get off where I got on. So people thought I was mad, but I wasn't after the destination. I was after that journey, okay? Sometimes we don't look at the trees that we're driving past because we're concentrating on the forest where we're going to camp for a week. Does that make sense for you? Okay. Alrighty. So let's just keep going. All things must pass. I am a caretaker. Do you see me living with someone in the near future? Yes, I do. I do see you living with someone in the near future. So congratulations on that. Christine, thank you for speaking those words, allowing myself to receive. I needed that. Thank you. I always say things that people need to hear. Isn't it funny? Dave Max here today. Thank you so much. What do you see for my fitness financials for the upcoming 6 months? Dave, I'm going to be honest, darling. The next 6 months are going down the toilet. If they're saying recession, Think depression. The USA is broke. Have you seen how many banks are shutting down? There are massive financial crises about to unfold. House prices are about to crumble. Businesses are already shutting up shop. We've got 3 huge corporations that have just shut down shop this week here in Australia. I can imagine what's going on in America. Okay, I always say the only things that survive a recession is our addictions, healthcare, and food industries. Isn't it funny? You know, you got to look at addictions, alcohol. Even during the 1930s, alcohol was still prevalent when they shut it all down because people needed it. It wasn't a want anymore, they need it. So our addictions will survive. Hair salons generally survive because people do want to still look good, okay? Get their roots coloured. Food stores always manage to go good as well, okay? So obviously when you're looking at what you're going to invest in, think of things that do survive a depression, okay? Obviously we don't want to go into creating weapons of mass destruction or weapons of any sort, but, you know, they're prevalent in, they make a lot of money. Oh, I just got the card out. They make a lot of money in war times, okay? I always say go out in love and light and create energy that other people do want to be involved with, okay? Alrighty. So, Miguel, should I go ahead and take my exam? Yes, Miguel, I am seeing it is a good time to take your exam. And if you fail, don't think of this as a failure. Think of it as an opportunity to learn more. So when you do pass it next time, you have already got all those what-if situations covered so you don't fail in the future after the exam, okay? But I wish you best of luck and I hope that you do pass it because this is the perfect time for you to take it, okay? Bobby Joe, the dentist is never a fun time. I'm always so scared. Thank you. Princess Nee. Are you from the, oh my God, we've got to go there. Are you from the land of Nee, the Princess Nee? Hello, will my personal development podcast be successful? Success doesn't always mean numbers. It means quality over quantity. So will it be, if you're dedicated and passionate about what you put into that podcast, of course it's going to be successful. And remember, one thing that I believe thoroughly of what I do my work, I don't do my work for the 8 billion people on the planet. I do my work for the one person who needs to hear the message. That's my quality. That's my success. If I say one thing where someone gives me feedback and says, wow, Lynda, I needed to hear that today, my success story has just gone viral because of that one feedback. Okay? So that's how you're going to get your success. Okay? Don't ever chase fame and glory. It never works out. Look what happens to anyone who makes it big. You know, I look at the life of, well, we all say Princess Diana, but look at her life. It was an absolute disgusting mess because she had no privacy. You know, look at that guy the other day who just hired his local Walmart. He wanted to go in, I think it was Michael Jackson, the story I was reading the other day. He can never go shopping. So he hired the whole store for an hour so he could walk in there just to feel normal, even though he was the only one in there. I don't want to ever be in that position. I want to be the person who walks into my local grocery store and talks to that guy getting the cat food and say, wow, what's your cat's name? And have that personal chat and conversation and make him feel good about who he is. I don't ever want fame and glory. I just want to help those who want my help. Okay? Okay. When would be the best time for me to move? Carmen, I'm actually seeing go soon. If you're going to move, try and move soon, okay? Because real estate is about to crumble. Get where you want to be soon, okay? Even though, and I told that other person before, don't move house, we've all got different situations, okay? Okay. Hi, Linda. Do you see me getting a promotion at work? Renee Martin. What's this training that you've got to do? There's something that you got to do before you get the promotion, if that makes sense. Go and get that done. If it's training, go start it. Okay, so then they need to see that you're dedicated and that you're going to outlast the others that are there. Okay? We live in a world now where if you stay at a job for a year, they call it a career goal. You know? Because people just stay 3 months and then they go. Okay? There's no dedication to your job anymore. So show them that you're dedicated. Okay? Okay. We should, yeah. I will send Reiki 111 to you tomorrow and speed up your healing process. Love it. That is very true. Thank you, Princess Nee. Are you Princess Nee from the? Let me just go there because Nee is the name in the Monty Python movies. I'm having this connection now. Okay, Joe, hi, I'm Linda. I had 2 other tarot mediums tell me I'll be in a successful business with a brother. I didn't know what they meant as neither of my brothers own a business. Could it be another family member? Okay, when we say that someone that we're connecting with a brother, it doesn't mean blood. I've got good friends who I call sisters because they act like my siblings should. I've got 2 siblings who don't give a heck about me, by the way. Okay? It's all good. You know, they've got their own lives and that we don't get on. But I've got friends who are more than sisters. Would I lie down and take a bullet for either of them? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. That's where I'm at with these people because I'm just so committed to who they are. You know, and this is where, as a psychic, we see that connection. So even though they're saying brother to you, it can be any male. It's a male energy that's extremely close to you. Okay? Just so you clarify there, Joe. Okay, you are awesome, Linda. Thank you so much, Colin M. Bobby Joe, Linda, do you see my 2 dogs, Gunner and Sasha, around me? Yeah, I do. One's big, one little. I'm seeing one big, one little. One big, one little. Okay? They're around you. Of course they are. All you got to do is start talking to them. Gunner, come on, baby. Come on, baby. And they'll come because they're picking up that energy. Okay? All right, so I've got the card here from the love pack that I love, the lovey-dovey card. Love would trust in the angels to guide their pathway. Wow. Put it up on the screen so you all see that one. Love would trust in the angels. Wow. Love would trust in the angels. You know, at my spirit talk yesterday, I was saying how do we always see our spirit guides? But are they always around us? Of course they are. They're always with us. They hear every word we say. Okay? They know every problem, issue, stress, operation, even successes. They see it all. They're always with us, guiding us. They're always helping us. They're always teaching us how to get through our life lessons. Okay? They're always with us. And even when we don't hear from them, even when we, hello, I've been talking to you for 10 hours, where are you? Type thing. They hear us. They're with us. They're never apart from us. They're sitting there, oh, Linda, shut up calling me. I've been hearing you calling me for the last 10 hours. They know. They hear everything. But it's whether they can help us is the other thing. Some people get miraculous sex every day. Why? Then you hear of miraculous healings. Why? Them. Why not me? Type things happen with us. Then you hear of all these people who do perish and you think, well, weren't there angels with them that day? But we've got to remember we signed up for everything that happens to us. And when we actually say, wow, I've got this really big problem at work, looks like I've lost my job, Looks like I'm getting evicted from my house. I'm going to have to sell the house and move out, sell everything I've got and move into a tent. Maybe that's our opportunity to learn how to be humbled. Maybe that's our opportunity to learn how to be generous to others when we have nothing. Maybe that's our opportunity to be kind to others who 10 years ago we would have looked at and frowned at if they were homeless. Who knows why we go through what we do? But it's when we sit there and say thank you anyway. And we sit there and we say, you know what? Thank you for giving me all this crud in my life. Thank you for taking away everything I've got. I'm still proud of who I am, my morals, my integrity, my belief system, my respect for and love for myself. No one will ever be able to take away that, right? And then you sit there and you say, what's the opportunity that's coming from all this bad shit happening to me? And there's always an opportunity. Always. Something good always comes out of bad things. We look at World War II. Horrendous events. World War I, World War II. Any war. Go with any war. But there's always good. Think of the healing that comes after. Think of the love with people who haven't seen each other for years. Look at how lockdowns worked. They failed dismally because people did not just lock down. They had their phones, they had their Zoom calls, they had their Skype, they had their video calls on their phones with their loved ones. So the government failed dismally with that ideal of what they wanted to achieve there. Then we look at other things that come. New employment, benefits, love that comes after all that bad stuff happening. That's the opportunity that we've all got to look for now. That's the opportunity that I hope and pray that you're so thankful for, even when the world is falling around your feet. Don't get connected to what's going on. There's a lot of distractions going on, like that submersible. They knew 3 hours after it went down that it had imploded. It lost its cable and it imploded. No oxygen went in there. They knew a week ago. Then you find out all this other stuff that was going on through the law courts in the UK. I'll just say the word Hunter with a very famous surname. And I'll say the word Joe. They're both in a lot of trouble and they're trying to hide it. So let's have 3 or 4 people who are puppets. Let's put them in the news. And were they really even on board, is the question. Where's the footage of them going down? If I was a billionaire and I was getting on a sub going to the Titanic, I'd be filming that one. Don't you think? Where's the footage? So question everything, guys. Trust your angels, for they will tell you the truth of what's going on. And they come to us when we need them. Okay? Okay, let's get back to here. Thank you, lovey. Do you care? Okay. Yep, paranormal experience. If you're still here, thank you so much. Christina C., what is the reason I am always so afraid? And do you see my father around me? Thank you. Oh, sweetheart. Christina C., when we're afraid, it's because we're trying to control situations that are outside of our grasp. Being afraid is actually a form of anxiety. Fear is anxiety in a different format of emotion. So when you're fearful, you've got to face it. So let's just say I don't like swimming because I don't like swimming. Okay, without these I can't see, and I do like a dog paddle thing, so I don't like putting my head underwater. But I can float and I can get across a pool, but I don't like swimming. So I have to face that fear of why. So the only one that can answer that for me is me, because I have to go back into my childhood. And did I ever have experiences where I was underwater and I couldn't see? Yeah, because I can't see. Every time I got in the bath, it was, I can't see. So only I could go into those fears and find out what caused it. We have to psychoanalyze ourselves, go back through our memories and say, well, what started this fear? What was this fear from? So we write it down. I openly say, you get a pen and paper and you say, on the top, you write down something like fear of water. And then you put why. Okay, this is the why and the because exercise that I love in my book, because I made this up. This is one of my techniques. And you say, why? Why are you afraid of water? Because I went to the beach when I was 3 and I nearly drowned. Well, why is that affecting you now? Oh, because it's a memory that I've got from when I was a kid and it scared the heck out of me. So then you say, well, okay, so now we've got to attack it. So why now as an adult, well, you know different things and you know how to float and you know that now there's lifeguards, etc. So you're not reliant on like a 3-year-old waiting for your parents to come and save you. You can put on buoyancy vests and all the other stuff now as an adult. So why are you now allowing yourself to still contain onto this idea of fear when you know that there are solutions on how not to let that happen again? This is how we heal it. This is how we dissolve it. And we say, right, next time I'm prepared. If I go to the ocean or the water, I'm now going to wear my little floaty things on my arm and I'm going to put my snorkel on so I can breathe and I'm going to get my prescription goggles on so I can see. I'm going to prepare so it won't happen again. That's how we attack our fears. We attack them. Attack our fears, just like our anxieties. So do you think I'm anxiety about tomorrow? Yes, of course. You know, I've heard some horrendous stories, NDEs, about what happens when people go to the dentist. Okay? And for all this work that I'm having tomorrow, it is extremely stressful for me. But at the end of the day, I've got to trust my angels. Then I say, well, I've still got work to do. So under my free will, I'm not allowing these limited beliefs of what other people have been through. I'm not going to allow that to happen to me as well. I've got a very supportive friend coming down. She's going to sleep the night at my house tonight. She's going to drive me to the dentist in the morning. She's going to sit there, hold my hand. She's going to bring me home and stay with me tomorrow to make sure I'm okay. So why am I scared? I get a great day with my friend. So you think of the other things that are going on. Distract yourself. Distract yourself. And you say to yourself, wow, tomorrow afternoon I'll be able to talk. I'll be able to eat and I'll be able to drink. It's just my mouth's sore. But I'm going to have a good day with my friend tomorrow. We might play cards. We could watch Netflix. We might just lie down and have a sleep. God, I've got a queen-size bed. She can lie on the bed with me and have a sleep. So it's going to be a great day where we just relax and spend time with each other. So that's what I've got to think about. I get a whole day to spend with my friend. See how you just got to flip it around? Now how can I be scared? Because I'm having a great day with my friend. Cool. Okay. Mark. Okay. Do you see my health returning? I'm in a terminal dilemma. Oh my God. Can't find a way out. Mark. I would be going to more holistic people. Okay. There are a lot of things out there now, products, that are taking certain other products out of our bodies. You need a huge detox. And when we start learning that our body does regenerate itself every 90 to 110 days, every cell replaces itself after 90 to 110 days. Why do you think the booster's every 3 months? To keep that stuff in us. Waking up yet? So, think about it. Every 3 months, our body does regenerate. It creates more. So how do I have an injury that lasts over 6 months? If my body regenerates itself every 3, it's because our brain creates it because we're telling it we've got it. So the more we say, I have this, the more our body creates it. As soon as I was diagnosed with my brain tumor, and I went back 6 months later and they found it again, it was still there, I thought, stuff this. That's gone. I will not allow myself to have a brain tumor. It's gone. I don't have it. And the more I said I don't have it, I don't have it. I really don't have it. I am healthy. I am strong. I am fit. I am healthy. My brain is clear. I had an MRI 6 months later, no brain tumor detected. The doctor looked at my results and he said, "Where did it go?" That's a true quote from my doctor. Where did it go? I said, "Well, as you can see, I haven't had surgery." It went. Angelic intervention, I don't know. Divine intervention, I don't know. But I just know it went, and that's all I've got to worry about. That's all I care about is the fact that it's gone. So do this with yourself. I've got videos on my channel, how to heal yourself in 6 months. Okay, this stuff really works. It really works. The more we put our mind to it and we create health around us, the more we're healthy. Now, I will tell you today I'm drinking my tea, just so you know. Oh, my God, I should have some. This little concoction, it's green today. I've got 5 things in my... Oh, I'm spilling it everywhere. I've now gone up to 5 ingredients on my tea. So I'll tell you what I've got now. I've got ginger, turmeric, sumac, S-U-M-A-C. It's an Indian herb. I've gone up to that now because it's really good for your heart. Okay, sumac, yummy. Ginger, start again. Ginger, turmeric, sumac, honey, lemon, and garlic. This is what I'm drinking today. So I don't know if you can see what's on the screen, but it comes out looking like urine. But it tastes like an Indian curry. All I've got to do is add rice and meat, and this is a really nice meal. Oh, yum, that is so nice. Oh, my God, that is so nice. If I put rice in there, you can have it like a stew. It's really yummy. So I'm one of the few in Brisbane that aren't sick. Isn't that funny? You know, how many people are shut down because of we're sick? I tried to go to a doctor because I do have a script that a once a day tablet I take for heartburn. That's all I take. I'm 57 years old. And so I had to go see my doctor. He can't fit me in for 2 weeks because they're all sick. So the doctor's surgery is shut because they're all sick. Why are they all sick? Interesting. You know, was Jesus ever sick? Think about it. Jesus was around lepers every day. Why wasn't he ever sick? Because he was in a high vibration. So as soon as we get ourselves into a high vibration, all these viruses and other illnesses, they can't attach to us because they're on a low frequency. We're on a high frequency when we raise our vibration, so it just slides straight past us. It can't stick to us. Okay? It really can't stick. Okay, James, thank you for clarifying. It could be a sister. If she's got a masculine energy, like my daughter, she's got a masculine energy. Okay, so that could be clarified there. Joe hardly knows his name these days. So pitiful, embarrassing for USA. I know. We know which Joe you're talking about, Joe. Okay. They were both in court last week. They're on corruption charges. Oh, my God. With a certain country that starts with U. You know, the one that's reigning, if you're following what I'm saying, because we've got to now start talking in code, right? Yeah, it's all coming out. And so what do? They put all these billionaires in the news in a submersible. Come on, they were using a controller, a Game Boy controller, to take it down 3,000 meters. Come on. Making sense to you yet? I don't believe that they're on them. I don't think they're on it. That's all I'm saying. Mark, have you seen Anthony Williams, a.k.a. the medical medium? Perhaps he has some interest. There you go. So I love it when we share information for each other. Erin, hi, Linda. Sorry I'm late. Joe, you are strong. Never give up. I have healed my kidneys in the same way. It's amazing. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much, Erin, for confirming what others here today need to hear as well. Okay, James Gold got sumac. Yeah, sumac's really good. I'm liking it. Yummy. You're just absolutely wonderful and amazing and beautiful inside and out. Bobby Joe, thank you so much. Okay, excuse Therese specs on. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm going to do a ruin stone. All right, let's see what the ruins for this week's day. Okay, I'd like one. So I'm going to show you how I do it, guys. I've got the bag of ruins. These are from my friend Sally. She made these up for me. And then she bought me the ruin guide as well. So thank you, Sally. Okay, so these ruins, I just put my hand on the top, right? So I'm not really holding any of them yet. And I just say to them, show me one ruin that you want me to reach out for. So I just get this instinctive thing, go down into the pile, and then I feel for the hot one. There's a hot rock in there. So I'm feeling around, make it hot, make it, oh, there it is. It's this little one. So this is how I get my ruins, okay? I always feel for the hot one. So this one's come out. Oh, it's the X one today. All righty, let's see what this X one means. Where is it in my book? There it is. Oh, it's the gay boo one. Okay, so here he is down the bottom. It's the X. Actually, is it? Hang on, I better check. So I think there's another one that looks like an X as well. Nope, there's none over there. Let me just make sure I've got the right X. Oh, yeah, this one does a different thing. So there's that one. Oh, no, I don't think it is that one. It's the X. It's the X, okay? It's the X. It's the X. Okay, it's the X. Okay, I'm going to go with the X because that's what I'm getting drawn to. So it's the Gaybo. So it's this one here. I'll just put it up in case you want to pause the screen and have a read. And it's called the Gift Stone. Now, as you know from the tarot, what did we get today? The Ace of Cups. Go and have a look at the Ace of Cups, guys, because there are gifts coming to us. Yes. Good times are coming. Okay. So we have 4 dot points here. Okay. Okay. A very good sign. That's the first dot point. A very good sign. So this is a good sign to start planning, start negotiating, start your networking. This is a good time to, so if you are saying I want to move house, this is a great time to say, where do I want to live? What sort of house do I want to be in? What sort of furniture? What sort of walls do I want? What sort of window coverings do I want? What sort of driveway and car do I want? How many garages do I want? Okay, so this is our planning and development stage that we're in, guys. It's our gift. You know, think of a gift. A gift is when you get, like I did yesterday. Here's the bag I got yesterday. Okay, I just got this bag yesterday, and it had chocolates in it. Someone knows me so well, don't they? So I only got this yesterday, but when you look at a gift, you don't see what's inside it. So it's all those opportunities of what could be inside the gift. Okay? Thank you, Vivian, if you're watching, for my chocolates. Okay. So this is our time. Whoops, wrong one. Here I am. A very good sign. This is our time to chill, right? And I'm going to be honest. It's our time to just relax, take stock, reassess, and work out where we're going in our future. It's that gift of time, okay? That's what I'm saying. A signal that a gift or good fortune is about to manifest in your life. Wow, bring it on, bring it on. So remember, this is for the next 6 to 7 days. So if something does come to you unexpectedly, I would love it if you come back to this live and comment it and say, Lynda said, her ruin stone said, good fortune coming. This is what happened to me. Let's start those confirmations in the comment section, guys. So if in the next 7 days, if something does happen good for you, please come back and comment what's happened, okay? So then other people can see that this is real, okay? 3rd dot point could also indicate a new positive development in a partnership, either personal or professional. So development, remember what I just said, could also indicate a new positive development. So it means things are coming. So this is our time to plan and get ready for it, okay? What do we do when we get invited to a big party or a wedding? We go out, we get our hair done, we get our nails done, we buy new shoes, we get a new dress. If you're a guy, you may all do that stuff too, right? You may want to go and get a new tux. You might go and get your beard trimmed for the wedding, right? You're preparing for it. That's what we're doing now. We're prepared. If you're a girl, you might want to trim your beard. I don't judge who does what, right? I just had to elaborate on that. But at the end of the day, we're preparing for what is coming. Good things are coming for us, okay? Yay! Okay. Last one says maybe material or emotional gift being received. Now, funny that, because just last night I was writing up the 12 horoscope signs, okay, for the July horoscope. So after I finish doing this today, I'm going to record the July horoscope for all our star signs. I will be uploading that on the 1st of July, okay? So don't expect it today, but it's coming out on the 1st of July, which will be in about 4 or 5 days. So in there, I was talking about what is just on this ruin. Let me just elaborate. Maybe material or emotional gift. There's 2 or 3 star signs. So that's 3 and 12, which is a third. 3 and 12, that's a quarter, Linda. A quarter of the people out there now are having emotional traumas coming back. We may be having to reestablish our emotional health, mental health. We may be going back through nightmares from our youth and healing them. We may have to psychoanalyze ourselves and get over fears like we've already spoken about today. So 3 out of the 12 horoscope signs, it's all emotional. Emotional turmoil. Bring it on, I say. Bring it on, because it's an opportunity to heal the past so we can be our full potential for the future, correct? Okay. Christine says, going by talking to yourself to remove health issues, the only issue is bone to bone hip. Does this also regenerate in your body's 3 to 12? Yes. Christine S., I have got a broken neck. C2 and C3 in my neck are not connected. The bones are still physically deformed, but I'm not a quadriplegic. Do the math there. I don't work it out. Every time I raise my hands, this is a miracle. Every time I move my neck, it's a miracle. Every time I walk one step, it's a miracle, because I should be a quadriplegic. Now, for those who don't know what a quadriplegic is, it means unable to move from the neck down. And it means that I'd have a tube in here to breathe because my lungs don't operate because they don't move. And it also means that I'd be fed through a tube every 4 hours because I can't swallow because my neck doesn't work. Why doesn't that happen? Why am I still a walking, breathing person? Yesterday I was running around like an idiot over at Salisbury all day. But C2, my C2 vertebrae is there. Then you've got a disc, and then you've got C3 that sits there like that. But it's like that. And the disc is out on the side. I should be a quadriplegic. Why aren't I? Because I keep telling myself every single day, I am healthy, I am fit, I am strong. I am walking today. I am not having any medical problems. The more we say it, the more we create it. So let's go there. People say to me, well, Linda, if you can heal yourself so well, why do you wear glasses? Because I truly believe I wear glasses as a testament to what I do. I use energy work every day. And when I take these off, because I no longer can see, now I have to trust my intuition. I trust my insight instead of my outer sight. I now trust my gut. I now trust my guides, my angels, and my heavenly other entities watching over me. So this is my constant reminder that I'm doing good work for them. This is me saying I don't have an ego. This is me saying I am humbled. And most of all, this is me saying I'm just a human like you. So you can see physically that I've got something wrong with me. But then I've got so much other stuff that has been healed. Wow. I think that's the end of today's podcast. Do I even have to say another word after I've just said that? Because the more we look at any problem as our solution, the more we know in our hearts that we're on our right path and we're making progress through the chaos that this world is trying to pull us down into. So don't allow them to pull you down. Raise your vibration. Get a copy of my psychic book and my 5 Years in Heaven, because the last half of this book is the teachings of heaven with all, like here, how to connect with self. And all our self-confidence, self-reward, and they're all exercises. Exercises in how to make ourselves the best version that we can possibly be. So this week, the tarot cards are saying greatness is coming to us. We just have to believe it. We just have to want it. And most of all, we just have to love it. Talk to you soon. Remember, I'm taking 2 weeks off from today, guys. So please don't email me. Please watch the videos I upload over the next 2 weeks. And I will do an announcement on Facebook when I do my next live. Okay? The next video that I do will be a live. That's when you'll know me, because you'll be seeing the new teeth, right? Stay tuned for that one. Okay, if you've liked today and you wish to donate towards my PayPal, if you wish to help me pay this bloody dental bill that I've just received, please contribute to my PayPal link, which is there, and it's also in the description below. Thank you so much for watching today. I love every single one of you. Please know that. Please know that I'm not only praying for myself tomorrow, I'm also praying for everybody on the planet. Okay? We're all going through it, but don't allow it. Please go watch the video that I did yesterday. There's 3 techniques on how to get through this crud. Okay? I put 3 techniques there yesterday. Please go and have a look at that one. Let me just have a look so I can tell you what it's called. It's, it was a live that I did, and it's called Live Techniques on How to Stay Sane During This Weird Energy. So I'll just open this up now, and I'll put it in as a comment if you wish to go and watch this one. It only goes for a few minutes, this video. There you go. So you've got that one there now. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay in tune with each other. Create that love to everyone on the planet, even those who you feel do not deserve it. Send them love anyway, because that's the only way that we heal. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Best of luck for the week, guys. Go and create that Ace of Cups. Love yous all. Talk to yous all soon. Bye.